Where's this number?
Hey, what's up, folks? This is Moose, aka Big House. I tell you what. What's up, man? It's the Heaviest Radio Show, man. This is Moose, aka Big House. I guess I'm doing double duty tonight, man. I was beatboxing, but also, you know what? I had my main man, my man Robbo's up in here, and he was giving us a little extra. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, I tell you what, it's gonna be an interesting show, man. Tonight's show run is called
Gold Medals in HR.
Gold Medals in HR, man. I'm gonna tell you something. The Olympics is on right now. There's gold medals happening for the United States. I think we got 3. We're not in the league yet, but we got 3 going down. And you know what? There's no HR in the porn industry.
There's not.
There's no HR in the pimping industry.
There's not.
And we're going to have some people that are going to join us tonight that are from the porn and pimping industry. That actually has HR in their company.
That's a priority.
Because they do other things.
Yes.
Heavy Hitters Radio Show, man. Moose, aka Big House. I am your host. And I'll tell you what, to my left, we have the lady of the show, man. Run. EMC.
Hey guys, how are you? Happy Tuesday. Happy Fat Tuesday.
Fat Tuesday.
I'm eating French fries,
because it's Fat Tuesday.
It's not really different than any other Tuesday for me.
But it's fat.
But I'm going to celebrate it anyway.
All right, do your thing. Hey, I tell you what, we're going to talk about today.
We have a lot to talk about today. We need to talk about the Olympics. We need to talk about some Trump statements that have come out recently. Hey man,
real quick. So, the people in the Trump office like slapping their wives all around?
We're gonna get to that.
What?
We are gonna get to that.
I mean, like 2 of 7 of them are slapping their wives around.
We're gonna get to that. We're also gonna talk about Celebrity Big Brother and some things that are happening there.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, I enjoy that show. I'm not even a follower like TV like that. But when I saw Ron Artest on there, Meta World Peace on there, I'm in. I'm watching.
We also need to talk about This Is Us because I haven't been able to bruise and reviews it
Nobody's
yet.
watching that.
I'm watching it, and other people are watching it. Seabiscuit watches it. She's got my back.
Seabiscuit's always there. Yeah, she's always there.
Seabiscuit?
That's the pretty one back.
Like the movie.
Hey, I tell you what.
Like the horse.
Hey, to the left of Ron, man. I tell you what, man. This guy is a kind of a local star, you know. If you guys don't know, everybody pays attention to him, man. He's the one, the only Reno Heights. What's up, Reno Heights?
I don't really know you because sometimes I'm only in certain areas of certain upper echelons of the social class. You know, so
yes.
If you're not in certain social class,
I'm not part of that.
You wouldn't know about me.
I'm too busy watching This Is Us during that time.
Right? Yeah. See, I'm still doing the Seinfeld era and things like that. I'm like behind the scenes. I'm like so behind the scenes you don't even see me.
I told you he was older than me, Reno.
I might be.
I told you. I try to
tell people that because when people see me, I look a lot younger.
But you definitely are a man of a certain age.
Right. I'm like,
I am.
But also, some of the women tell me I feel young. I feel a lot younger than I look.
I understand, folks. Real quick.
Feel my hand.
Hey, folks. Real quick.
Things people have never said to me. Feel my hand.
Let me just say, this whole show is going to be pineapples.
Yes.
So if you have children. You know, if you have children, you know what? Go ahead and drop them off at school before you start listening, all right? We definitely appreciate y'all. I tell you what, man, to Reno's left, we have Jacoby. Jacoby, right?
Yeah, you said it right.
All right, Jacoby. Right. So we got Jacoby over there. What's up, Jacoby?
Hey, how you doing? How you doing?
All right, so you are Reno's cousin?
Well,
Robbo's cousin. You're somebody's cousin.
No, I'm brother.
Are you guys
brother. All right, my bad.
Brother. I'm Reno's brother, but he do the stand-up thing. I do the on-stage thing. So
okay,
kind of almost similar, but we not.
All right,
but I'm younger and better looking, so he can have the older woman.
You know what, Jacoby? I understand because in my family,
he feels young though.
In my family, Moose is the youngest, and I'm the toughest. Well, he got good
Next,
lotion.
you want to get a pregnancy test.
He got good lotion.
Why do you like move my chair away?
Hey,
Is
man,
there something
and-
I should know?
And real quick,
Hey.
listen up. And real quick, to my right, man. You know what? Back again in the show, man. We got the one, the only Robbo Hunter. What's going on?
What's happening with you, man?
Hey, man, this dude, he's one of the coolest dudes ever out there. He just be talking and, man, he's kind of pimping and simping and he does his thing.
Robbo was at the very first show that Ron came to.
Yes, he
yeah.
was. Almost a year
Almost
to the
a year
day.
ago.
Yeah.
Next
Almost a
week.
year to the
I'm
day.
gonna have to make sure I make it next week.
Next week is
Yeah,
my
yeah.
anniversary.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have that going on then.
Hey, man, so I tell you what, man. Today's show is called Run.
Gold medals in HR.
And they
Gold medals in HR. And here's what we're talking about. We are talking about the Olympics. We are talking about, obviously, our president, Donald Trump, and the fact that his cabinet is
That's
slapping
your
up their
president,
wives.
That's your president.
It's your
The devil.
Jacoby is your president,
The
too.
devil.
I didn't vote for him. I tell you what, man. We're talking about This Is Us. And this is Black Panther week, fellas
It
and ladies.
is.
Black Panther.
I already bought my tickets.
Black Panther's coming out, man. We're gonna go see Black Panther this week, man. We gotta make sure we go see him, folks. Y'all out there, y'all need to go check him out for sure.
Y'all just give me the money. Y'all can watch it on my house. I got that $5.
We're not doing that. Hey, come on, Robbo.
$5.
Robbo, we're not doing that.
On a
Hey,
big
folks,
72-inch, just fucking light up the whole wall.
folks, do not do Black Panther like that the first week.
Not
The first week, pay your money, go see it. After that, if you want to see it again, go to Robbo's. Go to the lodge. Go to the lodge.
Go to the lodge.
Go to the lodge and y'all can watch
Come on
it.
down to the
Matter of fact,
lodge.
come to the Compound Studios. We can figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
You know what I'm saying? It's 19 feet at the Compound Studios.
Okay.
Vivica
And so-
Fox wants Disney to donate some of the money from Black Panther to Black communities.
As they should.
She's working towards it. So
as they
pay
should.
your money
As they should.
to go see it.
Hey, man, I tell you what, man. Heaviest Radio Show, man. We are live and in effect.
I don't think that's
All right.
really fair because none of the money from Avatar went to black communities. What about
I didn't
Shrek?
see Avatar.
What about
You
Shrek?
said Shrek.
I mean,
Are you trying to say Shrek's woman was black?
I'm
I
just
mean,
saying just Eddie Murphy's black. I'm saying just because
He's
the
donkey.
main actor
Yeah, he's done.
is
He
black
was
doesn't
in
mean
4
that she was
movies.
black.
I see what you're saying. Yeah,
It's
I
still
see
a
what-
Marvel movie.
I see what you're
And why
saying.
none of her movies that she made went to the black community?
That's true.
It's-
the movies that she-
we're not doing that. I don't understand. I mean, listen. This is going to be one of the highest grossing movies
I think
ever.
it would be great.
Let's capitalize on this opportunity.
But who's really capitalizing? Marvel's capitalizing. Look, the actors got paid, the grips got paid, the writers got paid.
Yes.
So after everybody get they change, right? The producers and the billionaires that paid for the movie, they get their money back.
try-
The
Right.
studios get their money.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
All right, let me ask you this, Reno, because you're from Indianapolis, but you live in LA and all that right now. Listen, how do we invest in the movies? So Black Panther's coming out, and I want to take $100 or $500, $1,000, and put it on Marvel. How do I do that? Do you know how that?
In reality,
Yeah.
well, what happens is when a movie or a product is going to come out, you have to have foresight. You have to be able to see vision. See, a lot of times, I'm not saying black people, but just people in general, they want to see the finished product before they invest money.
Have Here's Radio
So
Show.
when someone tells you, hey, I have a product that's going to come out, you have to be able to see in the future. So when someone says, hey, I have an idea, you have to be able to believe in that idea and have faith that it will work. A lot of people, when it comes to Hollywood, they don't have faith in it. They want you to go ahead and just do it. Then after you make some money, then they want to jump on the bandwagon. So you have to find someone that says, okay, fine, here's $1 million to do whatever you're going to do. Then after you take that $1 million, then you got to have somebody say, listen, not only do you spend $1 million on the project, we'll let you put your project in our movies. We'll let you get distribution. Because another thing, you have a good project, but if AMC, United Artists, if those music theaters are dealing with you,
That's Reno
you're
hype,
not going
folks.
to get in there. So there's 4,201 theaters in America. If you want to be a black,
How do you know that?
because I'm in the movie industry,
I understand.
4,201.
right?
I can't wait to see you in the movie, man. Can I? I'm in a movie like this. I know him.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that because I am a brother, but I'm not one of them regular brothers.
Or you got
I'm not one of them regular brothers where I'll be talking during the whole movie. I'm not doing
We can
that.
get that.
I'm not.
I might stop production and do the fourth wall, say he knows me, and then go right back to my lane.
It's gonna be like Deadpool.
Yes.
It's gonna be like Deadpool. You're gonna be in the movie like Deadpool. Like,
Bruce.
hey, by the way, real quick, I want to shout out to Moose and Big and Robbo and my brother Jacoby. Man, holla, y'all know me.
And Run.
Oh my bad. Heavy Hits Radio Show.
Yeah, because see now
Reno Hype. What's
so now
up?
the way they make sure that a movie is a blockbuster is if your movie hits 3,500 theaters, you're an automatic blockbuster.
Boom, yeah.
You're gonna hit 100 million sales. Mostly in black movies, they never do more than 2,500.
We don't go out, man. We don't go out seeing.
So we understand that.
We on the stick and all that. What's up?
You done gained all that weight on.
Hey man, he's just talking to random cats, man. You know this guy?
That dude ain't random.
He comes in every week, man, get smoked. He go upstairs and smoke. Not to you. He goes up and smokes every week.
He got married. Okay, I knew when he was little.
He's comfortable.
I knew when he first got Gary.
Hey man, hey folks, Heavy Hits Radio Show, man, and we got a young man. We got a young man that comes in every week, man, and Reno knows him, and he just does all his business, man.
I knew before he became a father.
All right, outstanding, man. I'll tell you what, Heavy Hits Radio Show, man.
Because we are where you are.
Hey, real quick, Heavy Hits Radio Show, man. Y'all listening, man. We're up in here, man. It's Moose here at Big House, man. Again, the host of your show. And remember, we are on all the podcast sites, man. So, Run, do you remember where we are?
One cast.
Yes.
All cast.
Yes.
This is GC's.
Go ahead. One cast, all cast, go. Let's go.
Apple Podcasts.
Yes.
Anywhere you can find your podcast.
Boom.
Spreaker.com.
Look at you.
I listen.
Hey, folks, I tell you what, give her a round of applause. Yes. And then
That's not usually my job.
she knocked it out. We're also on Twitter at Heavy
_.
Hitters. Yeah, that's us too. I mean, we're on all those other sites, man. We're on Instagram, Heavy Hits Radio Show, and Facebook, Heavy Hits Radio Show.
I think we're gonna have to get back on Snapchat too.
I don't know nothing about that.
I've been hearing negative stuff about you.
I'll do
Snapchat.
Snappy Chat.
I don't know nothing about Snapchat. Hey, I tell you what, and we're working with Reno on doing some work with the Reno Hype Show and Patreon, folks. Oh yeah, Patreon coming soon, man. Reno Hype Show. Hey, all right. So listen up. The rest of the show, we're also going to talk about Brews and Reviews, right?
Yes.
And so what are Brews and Reviews?
Brews and Reviews are the Heavy Hitters rating system. So it's a reverse rating system. The more brews that it takes you to get through something, the worse it is.
What the heck?
So if it's 4 brews, it's not that great.
Hey man, I
8
saw.
brews,
You know what?
You are wasted, and it took that much to get through.
I tell you what, like I've never seen Titanic, right? But like when I watch a little
Blasphemy.
bits and pieces of it. It would take me 2 cases and a line of cocaine to watch it.
Oh,
it's
wow.
a bottle of wine.
I don't like it.
It's long.
Oh, you don't
maybe
like that?
3.
I don't like it. I don't like it, Robbo.
You don't like it?
All right, so you guys ready to get more into the show?
Let's do
All right,
this.
so has anybody watched the Olympics?
Yes.
I'm watching them.
Some
All right.
girl busted her face last night.
Damn, what
Wow.
Poor girl. She was snowboarding and she fell and like arms to her sides,
Yeah.
just face first in snow.
I saw
She
her.
came up and her mouth was bloody. I think she might have lost a tooth.
I saw
Nobody
her.
ever said anything else about it.
wow.
No,
I feel
hey,
bad
check
for
this
her.
out, guys. So
So this is the Winter Olympics.
So America's won 3 gold medals so far.
Yes,
they won
we have.
3 other ones.
And
It's
what?
3, right?
We have 6 total medals, 3 gold.
Now I will say though, the one girl that's in the
Chloe Kim.
figure skating,
No.
the one girl's in the figure skating landed like some sort of triple axle,
Triple
which
axel
hasn't
has
happened.
never happened in the Olympics.
I'm gonna just say,
Never
I'm gonna go on record right now. The Heavy Hitters Show is Heavy Brothers, right?
Yes.
And we have one Pilgrim girl that's down.
Seabiscuit's here. There's 2
Wait,
of
I
them.
ain't that
2
heavy now. I ain't that heavy.
We have 2 Pilgrim girls that are down. And so here's what happens. I'm sick and tired of seeing snowboarding and skating.
It's the Winter Olympics.
But I want to see
You
some
want to see
curling.
bobsled.
I want to see curling. I want to see bobsled. I
Who
want to
has
see
a bobsled
hockey.
team?
Yes.
Who has a bobsled team?
Africa
Africa.
has one.
South
Tanzania
Africa.
this year. I can't remember. I can't
I don't
remember.
remember. I
saying
got distracted with Jamaica. Cool.
We're not watching Cool Runnings.
I know, but I don't
All right, so
actually know
hey,
who's
folks,
in
Heavy's
Jamaica.
radio show. I mean, yeah, we're watching the Olympics, but I need.
Right, that's why we're snow bunnies.
Wait, one second.
Seabiscuit.
Did you hear what Seabiscuit said?
Seabiscuit said that brothers like it warm, not cold. That's why we're snow bunnies.
All of it warm, by the way. Pineapple.
Well, we pineappled it a long time ago.
All right.
Take it as you will.
And so yes, brothers do like the warm weather, and so we do better in warm weather than we do in like
track stars.
sub-zero weather. However, they found out that we do really well, like in luge and bobsledding, because we can get them started real fast and jump in there and just kind of hold on. It's almost like riding down what do you call that? Like the Beast. A roller coaster. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're not with all that. All right, folks, Harry's Radio Show.
you.
And I'll tell you what, man, we're talking about the Winter Olympics 2018. It's in, how you say that? Pyeongchang? Pyeongchang.
I don't know.
I can't say it right. Stay, look, this is horrible. This is horrible. Look, this is horrible. Steven, how you say it, man?
I'm telling you, it's Pyeongchang.
Hey, I tell people all the time. Like, Steven, I love Steven. He's a great dude. He's a great businessman.
Yeah.
And one time I asked for some pho, but I wanted an egg in it. And he got an attitude with me because that's Korean. That's Korean because you put an egg. You don't put an egg in. You don't put an egg in. Is it Vietnamese? You don't put an egg in it. So if it's Vietnamese, you don't put an egg in it. If it's Korean, you do. And I wanted an egg in my stuff. He did it for me, folks, at Sticks at 361.
Indiana.
Yeah, that's where we are, man.
That's
361.
Indiana.
And we're live here. And you know what? Guess what? The Vietnamese owner did make me a Korean soup. And I appreciate him. I definitely appreciate him for that.
Yeah, this is a nice spot.
I definitely appreciate it. I got some pho, and he put an egg in it for me.
Yeah.
So I get that. All right. So listen. Here's the other things with the Olympics, man. So you realize that the whole Russian team was banned because of for doping, right?
Right.
All right. So here's what happened. So what they did was they petitioned the IOC, which is the International Olympic Committee, and then what they did was the ones that tested clean, they got to go and participate as the Olympic Russian team. Reno, what do you think about that, man?
I can't talk because there's a lot.
You choking?
Yeah, this crab legs.
Reno's choking on those delicious crab legs. Now, by the way, if you're at Sticks, man, the crab legs are delicious. And I'm telling you what,
shrimp sliders.
the shrimp sliders are off the chains.
Are delicious.
And you know what else I like?
Shrimp slider?
Which they almost make them like I make them at home. They almost make the meat lollipops like I like them. I call them meat lollipops, but the real name is lamb chops, man. The lamb chops here are amazing. It's almost like having a lollipop, but it's meat.
Yeah.
But Moose, I was going to say the thing about the doping.
Yes.
The Russians, that's what it was. The Russians.
The Russians did doping, yes, sir.
They need to get their money back because the dope ain't working. Because apparently they wouldn't win that many gold medals. Because number one, the dope supposed to be undetectable, and you're supposed to be winning. So number one, that's what they need to be mad back. That's the wrong dope dealer. They need to get somebody.
Here's what happened at the last Olympics, which was in Sochi, right? Mm-hmm. Sochi was in Russia, and guess what? They won the most medals anybody's ever won. The most goals. They beat everybody to death.
Right.
So what is the Winter Olympics, right?
Yeah, that was.
They didn't call him back. That's what they didn't call him back.
whatever dude gave him the dope for the Sochi.
What did you say? Call Tyrell.
That's right. Whoever that was, they call him back.
I bet it was Vladimir Tyrell.
They need to call whoever talked to Belichick last year. They didn't call him.
You know what? I think you should call him. You guys want to call him real quick?
Let's call him. Let me get him on the phone.
All right, hold on real
If
quick.
you call him, hey, he bought the paper. You got a paper.
Right.
All right. I have him on the phone. You ready to plug him in?
How are you doing? This is Vladimir Jenkins.
How are you, Vladimir?
I am doing well.
I'm really glad you could join us tonight.
Yes.
So can you give us a little bit of insight about what's happening in Russia?
All I would like to say is that we download everything from America at about 5 o'clock.
Can you give us some more information about that? I've heard a lot of rumors, but I just would like to hear some more facts.
If you want facts, you have to go to my database.
Where is that?
And I'm not sure why I kind of sound like I am really from Africa somewhere.
Oh, well, I think maybe you have a voice changer on your phone. Did you put a voice changer on your phone?
That is for sure that I do that because I want to make sure that I am making sure that I am celebrating
to Africa.
because I am celebrating Black History Month.
Happy Black History Month.
Yes, this is Vladimir Jenkins because I am Black Russian.
Black Russia.
So, Vladimir, you didn't answer
Is that
any of
a
my
drink?
questions. Do you have anything else to say about the Olympics?
All I have to say is that I would like the Olympic team from Russia, the OFR, to do well in the Olympics, and go Black Panther.
Go Black Panther.
What's your favorite Olympic sport to watch?
I really enjoy anything that the Russians win. So I will go with skating. I will go with skiing, and also we like that the game where they are sweeping the ice.
Sweeping.
What is the name of that?
Curling?
That would be curling, where we throw the stone and we sweep the ice. We win that one too.
Did you? Were you ever a curler in your day?
I was not a curler. You know what?
What was your sport of choice?
I did the biathlon, where I got on the ice, I skied, I shot, and I talked to people on the phone.
That's really impressive.
Did you hear Jacoby? He doesn't understand.
I did.
He doesn't understand that I talk to people on the phone.
Right.
Biathlon.
He's on the phone right now.
That's how I do it.
Right. Correct.
Do you want me to talk to Jacoby?
Yeah, Vladimir, I think maybe you need to clear the air with Jacoby. I think he's a little bit confused.
Hey, Jacoby, this is Vladimir Jenkins. How are you?
What hood are you from?
I am from the west side of the Russia.
No, Russia.
Correct.
No.
St. Petersburg.
St. Petersburg, Russia?
Correct.
Oh, okay.
I was born on 10th Street in Moscow.
10th Street in Moscow.
Correct.
Your fur
West
looks
side.
that good. What kind of fur you have on right now?
I have on the mink. I'm so glad you asked me that. I have on the mink fur. It keeps me warm. And I have on chinchilla gloves.
I feel like you are related to
My dad was a Black American that left me here with my mom in Russia.
Typical.
That's why I'm Vladimir Jenkins.
Wait a minute now. wait now.
Vladimir,
Pineapples right now.
Vladimir, the next time you come
Yes.
to America, we
Yes.
will help you find your dad.
Oh, outstanding. I need to find
You
him.
call the
I hope he's
headquarters.
not in DLC, from what I understand.
I feel like
You-
you're from
Motherfucker, me money.
Africa.
You call up the heavy hitters, we will help you. It's been great talking to you.
Outstanding. You know what?
Thanks for talking to us at some random time in Russia.
I am here in Pyeongchang, King. I cannot understand the name of it.
How much vodka
Pyeongchang.
have you drunk?
Several ounces.
Yeah.
Thank you for asking. And now I sound like I'm kind of.
Damn.
I sound like I'm kind of from Japan. I'm out. Thank you, Vladimir Jenkins out.
Thanks, Vladimir. That was good. I'm glad he called us.
I don't know what
wasn't
that.
sure if we were going to be able to get a hold of him.
Why does he sound like that?
I think he had a voice changer on his phone
Hey, this
because
is
he needs to know that he's not going
I
to be
feel
found
like
out.
he is sadistic because of
I'm tickled right now.
I can't think of his name.
He's,
So
I hope
Vladimir.
he comes to America.
Hey man, I'll tell you what, Vladimir Jenkins is one of our favorite guys. We really enjoy him, and he's definitely a neighbor of the heavy hitters.
Yes, he is.
All right. So Robbo, now, did anybody see the hip hop, the BET Social Media Awards?
I
I don't
refuse
know
to
why
watch
you're
it.
looking at
I
me
refuse
like
to
I
watch
was
Did anybody watch
the
that?
Social media award.
Which is sad because most of us are black and none of us have watched it.
I get a
I'm
pass.
sad. I'm actually sad that I didn't.
No, but
watch
I can
it.
look it up. But do you guys want to know the medal counts so far for the Olympics?
I tell you what,
Yeah.
you know what? Give us the medal count and who's doing well. And I know that the Flaming Tomato is coming up as well.
So, this is probably terrible because I should probably know more countries, but I don't know one of these abbreviations.
Let me see.
It's NED, and it's red, white, and blue stripe. And it's not America, obviously.
Netherlands.
Silly. It should be NET. Okay, so medal counts so far. Norway is leading with 11 total medals. The Netherlands, that I didn't know their flag or their abbreviation, and Canada are tied at 10. Germany's got 9. USA's got 6. France has 5. Russia's got 5. Sweden has 3. Australia has 2. Italy has 3. Korea has 2. Both Koreas together. Japan has 3. Australia has 1. Finland has 2.
Switzerland only
that's
got
where
3
we're
because
at.
they fucking high. They
Germany's
get
in the lead with gold medals. They've got 5, so they have the most gold medals of anyone. So those first numbers I read were total medals. But I will say, last night I was watching snowboarding, which I am not like into winter games. They're not that exciting to me. Except last night I watched snowboarding, and so I watched the women's snowboarding. And Chloe Kim is 17. She took the gold for the United States, and she was amazing. And then I think she's just my soul sister. She was tweeting about she was hangry because she didn't finish her breakfast sandwich, and like all of her tweets are about food and how hungry she is. And it's just been wonderful. As I already scarfed down my fat Tuesday.
That's your
meal.
soul sister?
I think she's my soul sister.
Yeah.
I think she and I'll be friends.
Oh my
Like,
God.
listen, Chloe, I like to eat too, and I like to talk about it.
You know
But
what?
she was awesome last night.
But she's 17, and you can say she's your soul sister. But if I say I think she's my soul sister, and she's 17, you gonna go get Chris Hansen. So I don't think
Well,
That's for sure.
at the Olympics, they have secret nun tents for people.
Let's
that
talk
claim
about
to.
that. So guess what? So at the Olympics, guys and ladies, they are talking about the fact that they should also be a part of the Me Too movement, right? So the women there, so they have nuns. They have nuns that have like a party tent or a tent that's.
That thing's a party tent.
Well, it's not a party tent, but it's a tent that they are teaching the women that are in the Olympics to respect their bodies and to respect what they got going on. What do you guys think about that, Robert? What you think, man?
Shit.
You crack me up, boy. You gotta think. You think a long time.
I had to think on that cause you know you can go many ways with this.
What's going on?
But I think it's a good thing that they do that. They should, cause the generation right now, especially with the wonderfully made women that we need to be having in the world is missing. They're doing a lot of things that they normally wouldn't do.
So I want to ask a question. Are these the new stage nuns? They got regular fit. Got the little nun hat.
Yeah, they got
like that. And so, like,
I mean, I don't think they're like a sexy Halloween nun.
They got. I tell you what. I bet you they got a G-string on.
If
The nuns wearing
If I were a nun, I would
they-
not wear any underwear. That outfit is so hot. You gotta have
they
something.
might not even have nothing underneath there. Easy access.
Nobody would know.
Yeah.
Dude, if I was a nun and nobody could see my tits anyway, I would never wear a bra because nobody wants to.
Father Strange would.
I'm just saying. I would not. Because I'd be in this robe that's 7 sizes too big. Look, it would make the tent.
it's called- it would
It
be
made the
comfortable.
tent
So you
out
trying
of
to say
their
you have
robes.
a Sister Act robe, huh?
Yes.
It would be
I got
comfortable,
a
though.
question about the Me Too action. Now, I do understand that there are a lot of people who have been violated, who have been taken advantage of trying to pursue a certain type of art form or job. And so they do get taken advantage of and they say Me Too. Now, I do feel sorry for them. But I want to talk to the bitches who said yes and they like went forward.
Well,
So
that's a totally different story.
what about the ones who said yes and they like, we're great? They got a husband now.
Made $1 million.
What about the hoes that say, you know what?
Like
I'll
the
suck
Playboy
that dick.
bunnies.
And they went for, they made it.
Like the Playboy bunnies. Like Kendra.
See, like I'm tired of watching like on the shows that almost got away. Why we talking about the motherfucker that won? What about the woman that said, you know what, I had to suck that dick. I did it, and guess what? Transformer was a hit, motherfucker. Guess what? And Forrest Gump was a hit. I sucked that dick in Star Wars. Now I was Princess Leia, motherfucker. I was a woman that said that shit. And guess what? Yes, she got on her motherfucking knees to become a motherfucking queen. Okay?
She kissed the mic,
I mean,
okay?
some people got their knees to Zerskis, okay? And they won. Everybody won 300. See, 300 couldn't get on his knees and get his ass killed. So what about the brother that said, okay, Zerskis, I kissed the ring, guess what? They became a king and it was beautiful. So I want to hear about that. What about that woman that said, you know what? I'll go ahead and suck your shriveled up ass dick. So I said shriveled. Your little weak ass dick. And she did it, and guess what? Now she's on The View. I want to talk to her.
Yes. Hey, I tell you what, Reno. I mean, you know what?
Said no, but failures any motherfucking way.
Hey, Reno.
All the hoes who said me too didn't make it no way. Ain't no look. You see, Charlize Theron, she ain't saying me too. Okay, Cardi B ain't saying me too. You know she fucked her way to the top. She still fucking. Okay, but she ain't saying me too. What about all the women who are successful who didn't say me too? That's what I want to talk to.
Hey, I tell you what, man. They are for sure out there. That's why they're not saying a damn thing. They're not saying nothing because they know what they did to get where they are. And don't get me wrong, there's dudes by the way, because if we go back, we want to take a step back real quick, gentlemen and lady. In the 70s, from what I understand, Richard Pryor, who we all love. Matter of fact, you know, it's a connection, right?
Yeah.
So Richard Pryor, Marlon Brando, and a lot of the other stars back in that day are saying, you know what? Sex didn't matter who you was with. We were so high. We did it with men, women, radiators,
dogs, sheep.
It didn't matter.
Well, you gotta think of like this. Let's be realistic. Let's be honest, okay?
I want to. Yeah, let me know.
I don't know this lady next to me, okay? I don't
know. I tell you what, go ahead.
But if I offered Run, let's say $5 million to do a role or whatever it may be, it's still $5 million cash. And also, whatever this lady name with that little messed up name.
That's Seabiscuit.
Seabiscuit.
Okay. Now, if I gave that woman a job, $5 million a year to do a project, only 3 or 4 months, it's changing these women's lives. Okay. I don't know them. All I know is that what I see right here. And she says, thank you, Mr. Daniel. Is there anything I can do to thank you for this $5 million? Yes, she can get this dick.
Right, you can get this.
It's hard to tell a person who said, I'm hungry, I'm starving, you changing me, my mama, my grandkids' life. You changing my little ugly brother with the fucked up feet life. Okay? See, his shoes is ugly, but you helping me get him the orthopedic shoes so now somebody like him. Thank you, Mr. Reno. What can I do? Yeah, you can suck this dick. So you give people real money to change their life, and the only thing they can do is give you some physical act. I ain't trying to be mean, but I wish I could go to Hollywood and somebody said, Reno, let me see your dick for $2 million. What took you so long?
You showing it?
Yeah, what took you so long? Now that's called acting. Okay, that's called acting. Yeah. Sometimes, like my mama used to suck dick and fuck people to get me some tennis shoes, make my shit look good. She used to do it for low end money.
What in the world?
Do it for that top end. Now these women act like now they don't want to look a certain way because they had to sell this. I had to sell myself. Who didn't? Did you win?
Right.
Did you win? Like I heard this woman say, and I'm not preaching for them, but some of the women said some outlandish things. Like the woman said, Matt Lyra from NBC molested her in his office.
Right.
He asked her to come in, and then when she woke up, his secretary escorted her out. I said, hold on a second. You mean Matt Lyra is fucking you to sleep in his office? She said, when I woke up, his assistant, I said, Matt Lyra is fucking you to sleep in his office in NBC? To sleep. He fucked you to sleep in like 10 minutes. You should be telling thank you, Matt Lyra. Thank you. Who put hoes to sleep in 10 minutes? I'm not still wrong, but have you ever had somebody put you to sleep in 10 minutes?
In 10 minutes, no.
Right, and still won't give you a paycheck. Thank you, Matt.
Here's the thing. There is a difference between a woman willingly doing a sexual act for money or for a role or whatever, and then a man taking advantage of someone needing something. Those are two different things.
But who doesn't do that? Who doesn't take advantage of people like that?
Hey, Reno.
That kind of position is kind of hard.
Hey, Reno, I got something for you. So one of our listeners that's out there on Instagram, Big Gates, man. Big Gates says, pineapples, fuck that. No money is worth my manhood. I think he's commenting when you said that you would show your penis for $2 million or
watch
whatever.
this then. when he said no manhood is worth my money, let's say I go to Hollywood, I get the role, okay? I get the role of Iron Man. Now Iron Man is the scene they burnt my clothes off and this is I gotta get up, I'm naked. That's a naked scene, okay? But because I'm an actor, they look at it as art. I'm still naked. When Arnold Schwarzenegger did the Terminator, he was naked, motherfucker. When he came out, he was naked. Right. What the fuck would you say? He was naked in Hercules. But because he was built like a motherfucking statue, and he was looking, well, that's artistic. That's his dick hanging out, boy. Those is nuts hanging. No, that's art.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, nuts are never artistic.
Right. Yeah. But when people do it like
I can't believe I said that.
But that's artistic when he do it because he's an artist. Okay? When Russell Crowe was naked, he was an artist. Because of the type of movie it is. No, I'm still naked because it's a movie. But what's it me getting naked on film in front of millions? Me getting naked in his office by himself and getting that paper. He ain't touched me. They ain't touched me on screen, but still seeing me naked. Getting that paper is getting that paper.
All right, so I got this thing for you guys, and I want everybody's opinion on this. All right. All right. By the way, we got Uncle B.
He don't like number one. He don't like me calling Uncle B no more.
I know you don't like that. I'm gonna call him that.
No more Uncle B.
We call him Uncle B. I know you don't like that. I know you don't.
He don't want.
That's why I do it. I do it on purpose.
But don't do it no more.
I do it on purpose. He get attitude.
I'm so stuck in the 70s between all the party and shit. Most of y'all was born in the 70s, except for me and Ron.
What?
I didn't say it.
How you gonna just call people out? You don't know.
All I said was I was.
You're absolutely right.
Yes, I do know.
What do you mean the
Jacoby, you're right.
They partying harder now. Look, when we was kids, when we were like say 13, 14, okay, we was clothes burning. Clothes burning mean my penis inside my pants. She's inside her clothes, and we rubbing our blue jeans against each other.
They still do that?
No, kids now at 9 years old are fucking. This girl's pregnant at 11. These kids right now, they teach
because girls
had puberty before that. In the 6th grade.
Oh,
girls want older guys in the first place.
Oh my god!
All right, so we got guys. I was going to talk about. Hey, so no, it's too late. It's too late. You already said it. All right, so listen up, guys. So in the porn or sex business, all right. So this will include porn stars, phone sex operators. Sensual massage therapists, all those people, dominators, and all that. Damn.
Nothing wrong with
Seabiscuit. Well, damn, Seabiscuit, you just adding to it. All right, so all those people are pissed off. The women in those industries are pissed off because the Me Too movement is not adding them in. Now, I will tell you guys that Gloria Steinem says, who kind of started this whole thing back in the 60s, says, you know what? They do have a place. But, you know, Gloria Steinem's so old at this point that they're not really paying attention to her. But the new movement is not paying attention to the sex industry as the Me Too movement. What they're saying is, if I'm in the sex industry, if you're in the sex industry, you're not being used because you want it. Right. Go.
It's kind of like saying a prostitute can't get raped. That's what they basically trying to say.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, actually, humans are still humans.
Heavy His radio show,
man.
We know I'm talking right now.
Right, a person can't be
Fat Tuesday.
If you agree, like
Happy Mardi Gras.
Example, okay. I was watching
Keep it going, big boy.
And I like watching nasty porn.
That's how we're going to do it.
So I was watching...
wow, just laying it all out there.
What is
that?
He likes watching nasty porn.
That makes me laugh.
And nasty porn is what?
Like watching somebody fuck a
pineapples.
Or somebody suck a horse dick. See, to me that's funny.
So like last week we looked up trachea sex. So like that would probably be considered nasty porn.
Right. So the dude...
We did pineapples watch it.
So now, let's say in the sex industry, they tell the girl, you want to do a scene with Mandingo, you want to get your numbers up, you got to do this scene with this horse. That might be a way somebody trying to manipulate you. Now, that is wrong. If someone tells you, hey, you want to go to that next level, you got to get Miss Dance from that booty. That would make me mad, too. But if you are in the sex industry and you say, well, I want to go up, I want to fuck more people, but in order for you to fuck more people, you got to fuck people you don't want to fuck. That's the difference.
You signed a contract, though, right?
But you still fucking people you don't want to fuck.
Here's what they said. They said, as long as you sign the contract, then it's not you're not going against them because you're signing a contract that says I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this.
Fuck that kind of still human,
right? What's that?
I'm still human.
Yeah, but here's what I'm telling you. The sex industry folks are saying,
I don't give a fuck what they say. I'm still human.
we need to be a part of it because we.
So they say they want to be part of it because I only agree to use one of my hoes and not to use the other hoe.
Not to use the other one. That's exactly right, Jacoby.
You can use 2 of the 3, but not all 3.
Not all 3.
I'm giving you this and this, but not this one.
No,
and all of a sudden, you're in the middle of the shoot. You're like, I want to use that one too.
You already fucking.
No, we're not doing that.
You can't say me too if you're already in the.
Yeah, in real life, I can say not that hole pretty easily.
On the exit
In
only.
real life.
Yeah.
So
If I do it in real life and I sign a contract,
And I would say real quick. And real quick, did you hear that?
Hold on.
Did you hear that pitch? Yeah.
if in real life I can say no, not that hole, and I already signed a contract in the porn industry, then I shouldn't even have to say anything.
Is it my turn?
It is your turn.
In real life, like you said, let's say hypothetically, in real life, we got married, which is a contract.
Nope. What if I'm not married?
No, I'm saying
lots of people have sex without being married.
So we go into the what if world.
Okay.
The what if with the contract, like the porn, you sign the contract, you my woman. You tell me I can't have one of them hoes?
Yes, that's absolutely what I'm saying.
You can't say that when we
That's
married.
what I can't.
All the hoes belong to me.
They're mine.
It's my hoes. Oh, shit.
Hey, real quick.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, real quick.
Well, we're spilling drinks and everything.
I just want to say one of the phrases of tonight. One of the phrases tonight for Reno Hype. If we married, all those hoes
I would say,
It's a 3-car garage.
Wait, it goes both ways though too. So you can't say that. So it's like your 3 hoes older than me, well your 2 hoes older than me too. I'm like, wait, hold on.
They do. I never said it didn't belong to her.
What shit? So she can't use a dildo to put up your ass. You can't say it. You can't.
That's true because it belongs to me.
Yeah, but that's if you wanted that. But you brought that
I'm
into
just
what
saying.
you're doing.
But it just
But that ain't her thing, so you can't convince
well, you
her.
just said you can take all her hoes. You can't take one of your hoes.
Hey, PSA.
How he defending your hoes? That ain't got nothing to do with it.
I'm just saying. If you said the contract, y'all both signed a contract. I signed a contract.
Hey, real quick, you know, hey folks,
Her relationship.
on the Heavy's radio show, man, we got the brothers arguing.
Ain't real.
Here's what's happening.
Her hoes. These are my hoes anyway.
These are all your hoes. Your hoes is dried up. About to get dried up.
Her hoes ain't dried up. She's got young hoes, like 29-year-old hoes. You talking about?
And if
I have a public service announcement.
all right, go.
Sorry.
Public service announcement. Ladies, maybe before you get married and enter into a contract, you should have a conversation about your holes and what is acceptable and how many cars fit in the garage.
So you trying to tell me when you get married, all the garage doors are not accessible to your husband?
Correct.
Why?
Because, 1, 2, terrifying. 3, I don't want to play.
So what about this? Okay.
We don't want to play.
I may not want to go
This is
there.
interesting.
This is what I'm saying.
Listen.
I mean, the option should exist. I may not even go there, but the option should exist. Like I may say, listen, can I go in there? You should be like, yes. And I said, no, I don't want it. Then I say,
And look, that's how I'm going to say, no.
No, you want to say,
please don't.
No, but you want to say yes if you really want to.
No, I'm not.
Then I say, that's what I said. That's
Okay,
I don't want it because I like the fact you was willing to sacrifice. I don't take it, but knowing that you was willing to sacrifice, that seems sexier than doing it. Knowing that you was willing to sacrifice.
The Heavy Hits Radio Show, man. You know what?
I
Hey, I tell you real quick. Hey, real quick. I tell you what, man. The Heavy Hits Radio Show is all about sacrifice, man. And I tell you what, ladies, tomorrow is Valentine's Day, and I'm almost positive most of y'all gonna sacrifice something. Most of y'all gonna sacrifice something tomorrow for Valentine's Day because Cass won White Castle. Did you guys know that White Castle has a sit-down restaurant where they make reservations?
And candles.
That's crazy to me because for sure a lot of the guys
are fucking tonight on Valentine's Day. You go to White Castle.
You gotta do it tonight on Valentine's Day.
And so
every woman have a name for a holiday. They got
Day.
girls' night. They got wine night. They got sad pint-sized ice cream night. Why you guys always have a name for whatever?
And Jacoby, tonight's night is what?
Galentine's night.
Tell us.
Here's why women have holidays for everything, because we love life and we like to celebrate.
Y'all cry about everything.
No.
Hallmark movies,
no.
TBS movies.
There are a lot of us that are not criers. There are a lot of us that are not crying.
So y'all trying to tell me y'all Xena the Warrior's princess and
I
don't
like
cry
to not
about
cry. Yeah.
shit?
I am Wonder Woman.
Explain to us about Galentine's.
Galentine's Day came from Parks and Rec. So there is an episode where like they're trying to get one of the moms back in their lives and like all this stuff, and it's right before Valentine's Day, so it turns into Galentine's Day. So today is Galentine's Day. You should celebrate with your ladies, not men. Ladies, celebrate with your lady.
Did that include studs?
There's
and
no way I
film
can say it
women?
without it sounding inappropriate.
Did that also include the studs and film women that's homo? Who's gay?
I'm not really sure how that factors in. I guess if you identify as a female, you can celebrate Galentine's Day.
All right, so I got a question real quick.
Because you guys get Steak and BJ Day, which is way cooler than Galentine's Day anyway.
I don't know what the hell that means. What the fuck is Steak and BJ
next
Day?
Wednesday.
It's March 23rd.
Oh, I thought it was a week
Steak
after
and
Valentine's
BJ.
Day.
You can't really eat steak and then get that the same. They kind of
Yep.
mess up your stomach.
No,
it's just in the same day.
The same
like you
day.
get a steak dinner.
You know what?
you go home.
She takes you out for a steak, and then services you when you get to the
So
house.
both of y'all getting meat in the mouth. I dig it.
Everybody's
Yes.
getting meat.
Everybody
Yes.
getting meat.
Wow.
Everybody's getting meat. man.
Gayest shit I
Everybody
ever.
getting meat.
So it goes.
It's not
That's
gay.
a real holiday.
It ain't
It ain't gay at all.
So both of y'all swallow.
That's a
Both
real
y'all-
holiday.
Everybody's eating meat.
Okay. Spitters or
Everybody
quitters.
swallow.
Everybody's swallowing
Everybody,
meat.
yeah, everybody
I can't believe I'm saying this.
Hey,
Just you and him, right?
All right, so hey, I tell you what, folks. Heavy's Radio Show, man. Remember, you can check us out, man, on so many places, man. We're on YouTube, right? You can listen to our show on YouTube. You can also check us out on where, Ryan?
When you're doing social media or podcast. So you can check us out on all the places. So on social media, you can check us out.
I do that. Podcast.
I always do social media.
Go.
On the podcast places, you can check us out on Spreaker.com/independent radio, INDY Pendant Radio. You can check us out on OneCast, Allcast, Apple Podcasts, anywhere you try.
Blog
to get
Talk.
your-
We're on all that stuff.
all the places. You can also just Google Heavy Hitters Radio Show. I think we're the first one that
It
pops
comes up. It comes up. And I tell you what, man, we are under attack. You know what? Shout out to those cats from the DMV having the Heavy Hitters show, Indie, and all
Also,
that
Canada,
stuff.
we hear you, and you're beating the USA in medals right now, and you're trying to steal the Heavy Hitters, so I need you to back off.
Shout out to Canada, man, representing the Heavy Hitters Radio Show as well. Hey, but you know what? Guess what? You can also catch us on Twitter at Heavy
_
Hitters.
_
You can also catch us on like Instagram and Facebook, Heavy Hitters Radio Show, man. We're on there. And I tell you what, man, we're live and in person. And you know what? You can catch us live tonight, like
Yeah,
you're listening.
come on down.
But remember, we are where you are.
So get comfortable.
And come on in.
That's
No, we're not.
usually my line. and that was
We're not
weird.
saying that. Hey, so listen.
Yes.
you like this regular white?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, guys.
The white, there's Armenian, there's Russian, there's French.
So people generally ask me that question. I am white.
I want to know. I want to know about.
What are you?
I want to know about This Is Us.
Let's talk about This Is Us.
Okay, I didn't see the season finale, but I'm a black man that do watch. This is
You watch
Us.
it?
Oh my gosh.
I
If
do
you-
watch it. I'm sorry.
I heard you, Kobe.
good.
Sorry.
All
No, we don't.
But
no
hey, I
judgment.
like it because Sterling K. Brown is
he's
getting
wonderful.
Is he a brother?
lot of work. Yeah,
Yes.
he's a brother. And he's
Randall.
been
He's the
wanting.
black brother.
He's the one that won. I'm sorry. Did you say he's the black brother?
He's the brother of the twins. He's a triplet.
Well, he was
There's
born.
a lot. And so,
All right,
okay,
go.
let me back up. So this is
Just
Us.
talk about what's happening right now. Yeah.
This is Us is a wonderful show. If you haven't started watching it, you need to watch it. It's on Hulu. You can do seasons 1 and 2. So on Super Bowl Sunday, we finally found out how Jack died, and it was very traumatic.
Has everybody seen it?
No, I didn't see it on Super Bowl Sunday.
Ah, you break.
Am I gonna ruin it?
Yes, you're gonna ruin it, so don't say nothing.
Okay, so I'll back up one episode. So the episode before Super Bowl Sunday. Okay, so if you watch This Is Us, you know for the family how important Super Bowl Sunday is. So they're preparing for their Super Bowl party. They're making all their food, whatever. So they go to clean up. Jack puts a towel by the faulty switch crock pot, and the faulty switch crock pot catches fire. Right, and that's like how the episode ends. So they were like, we're gonna find out how Jack dies. Oh my gosh, if you have not watched it, so there are now 2 episodes that you've missed because there's one on Super Bowl Sunday and there was one the Tuesday after that. You have to watch it. Holy smokes. Holy smokes, you gotta watch it. Like, it is insane. So the writer of This Is Us says that he always knew that he wanted the dad to die in a house fire. Right? What? So, like, there had to be something around that. So we know the crock pot caught the kitchen on fire.
Real quick, I just want to say, the crock pot industry
it was a faulty
is pissed. So Robbo, did you ever use a crock pot?
Hell yeah, I learned how to cook off a crock pot.
All right, so have you ever had a crock pot that like failed? Never.
Well, if it's gonna work, it's gonna work. If it don't work, it ain't gonna work.
Then nothing happens, right?
It didn't ever catch fire.
But I'm gonna tell you this: you ever like put something in there at night, and we wake up in the morning, your house smells amazing.
Oh my God.
Your house smells amazing,
man.
And it should be so good too. It should just like melt in your mouth like cotton.
All right, so I got these brothers here, folks. Guys, have you ever thrown your ribs in a crock pot?
No.
I don't mess with ribs. I don't even eat meat, man. That's why I'm messing up at. I don't get that enjoyment.
Our mom really, she used her crock pot to make slave dishes. You know, beans and neck bones and other stuff. You know, all that in the crock pot.
I'm gonna tell you right now, neck bones are amazing.
They're not amazing.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
Y'all tripping. Y'all don't got to be fancy.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what it is. I'm gonna tell you exactly what it is. I'm gonna tell you exactly what it is. It's a heart attack waiting to happen.
It's not a heart attack.
Yes, it is. That's
Hey man, my grandma lived to be 90.
I don't think for neck bones. It must have been out for sure wheel not to die.
Okay. Every time I tell you she ate neck bones and real butter.
I bet you don't make a 90 neck bones.
I'm big. I'm 300 pounds. I'm 300 pounds. That's why I ain't gonna make it.
Hey, so you eat chitlins, KYs, that's what they call them?
Once a year.
Once a year, you eat once a year.
What's that? Thanksgiving?
Look at all these beats D-Lo has.
He's showing his titties.
What's up, D-Lo? D-Lo in the house. What's up, buddy?
Wait a minute, Ron. Where is your bees at? You're supposed to be Fat Tuesday for Mardi Gras.
I am not out in the streets. Show my tits.
Oh, see.
Apparently, I'm in some contract with a 3-car garage. I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Well, actually, be 2 cars, 2.5. 2 and a half.
So didn't she just? So
maybe I'll be able to.
Rena, wasn't she just talking about she didn't have no cars in the garage or something like that?
She said that she don't want to give up all 3 holes.
Oh.
I said you have to give up all 3 holes. I need to know that one of the holes is an option. I may not go in there. I just need to know I could go in there.
But she just said all 3 of her garage
option to buy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, she did. She renegotiated.
So real quick, I tell you this, guys. You know, this would be so funny with this crew. All right, so man, about a year ago, a little more than a year ago.
Heavy Hitters was like
a little more than a year ago. So here's what we talked about. Since it's Fat Tuesday.
Yes.
And we know that it's about decadence and overindulgence, right?
Uh-huh.
If your sexual member, your parts, whatever you want to call it, and it could be your face, tongue, whatever you use, had a name. If it had a name, what would the name be?
Captain Hook.
For your Look, this guy didn't wait. All right, so Jacoby, what's yours?
It wasn't given to me. It was given to me.
All right.
But it was called Captain Hook.
Wow.
And someone gave that to you?
And it was being given by multiple people.
All right. So I mean, are you saying your members like what's that game where it's like, get over here? What's that? Mortal Kombat?
No, not like Scorpion. More like Captain Hook.
Okay.
Captain Hook.
That's pointy on the end.
Nothing about the points of it. I don't think about the point.
It's also very curved.
Yes. It had.
Your mine is called Mister.
Hey, Brandon.
Mister.
Tell her this. No.
They see it, they say, hello, mister. I have one of them things, they say, well, hello.
Well, hello, mister.
Say that microphone.
Hey, man, look.
Say that microphone, look. Oh, hello.
All I'm going to tell you is when I'm moving the microphone, do not equate that with your penis.
I'm like that microphone.
All I'm saying is, man, I got mad respect for it.
I have to do that. I wasn't born like that. That's called exercise and dedication. That's a lot of pulling.
Some enhancement.
No.
You're not going to look at the microphone the same all you.
No, I'll be fine.
That's how the head is a little bit, and then
I'll be fine. Oh, God.
See, when you put that one shaft in, that means you shafted. That's what they call it. It means you shafted. See, that kind of penis, they have to like it. They fall in love. See, anything fast like this right here.
This no. This is me out right now. It's just, you know. I don't want to hear this.
And that's why it's not going in my ass.
No, but when they gotta take all like you. We're a couple, you know.
He's one of those guys that he's really enjoying talking about his penis.
Is it a soft?
Hey, so Robo, come on, what's your name? If you had a name, if somebody made a sex toy in the, and it was a replica of you,
the doll.
It was a replica of you. What would the name be?
And I would change it up now. He got a sex replica. We had a replica. That's a different name.
Oh, okay.
See, if I was a sex toy, it would be called Mr. Bojangles.
Mr. Bojangles.
Yeah, Mr. Bojangles. When both you take the part, you take your head off, you take the shaft, you take the balls off. See, because some people want shaft. Some people don't want the head, they just want to bite it from the side. No.
Right. I'm sorry, what's the sound it makes? All right, Robo.
You never feel something sideways?
And you know what? Luckily, the voices aren't that deep.
Okay.
And so the next time I'm in that situation, hopefully I don't hear that because it's over. I'm a man of a certain age. It's over with. No, it's over. If I hear your voice, it's over.
I bet you don't stop.
No, I mean it is.
You want a girl let her fart? Let's see if you stop. It's
over with.
Don't stop.
If she farts, it's over.
Wait a minute. Remember you didn't say what this replica will be.
I'm gonna say right now, if a girl farts, it's done. We gotta clear the air. She gotta go take a break for a minute.
Mariah Carey can fart the whole
Get her a moist toilet.
Mariah Carey can start off farting. I'm still farting.
There you go.
See, Mariah Carey?
Yeah.
Is she gonna sing or is she gonna?
I don't give a fuck what she did.
That's your favorite? Mariah Carey?
I'm still stuck from 1990. You know, I'm still stuck. I'm still stuck in 1990.
You one of my guys. All right, Robo.
Come on,
name it, man. What?
Man, shit. I'm just gonna be honest. I ain't got no name for it. Shit. Hell, I'm at the age now. Shit, I just look at the putty boy. I make a mess. So shit, I ain't got no name. I'll just let them do all that shit. You know, shit.
Man, you kill me with all that old shit.
Hey,
you know what?
Man,
you know what?
Hey,
you know what?
Just like it is.
I got. Hey, Robbo, I got this thing for you, man. Later on, we are going to visit a company. We are going to visit a company that has an interesting business.
Okay.
And you're going to be the perfect person for that.
Why you say that?
You know what? When we get there, I will let you know. And you're already ready already.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're already ready already. Hey, folks, guess what? We got the one and only D-Lo over there. D-Lo.
What's happening?
You doing all right, baby?
I'm good, man.
How was class tonight?
It was a little tough, man. Went through some weird cutting exercises, man. So,
all right.
It was
what
good,
kind of weird cutting
Sounds
exercise?
Like
Because you got like 20 beads.
You know what? Now that was the most interesting thing because one of the gals from class were the Colts colors.
Right, they are Colts colors.
And she was in New Orleans, and they gave her like this big ass bag of beads, and they all happen to be blue and white. But she's a Saints fan.
So she didn't want them.
No,
You didn't even have to show your tits for those?
not this time.
Not this time.
I've done some crazy things.
Eyewitness still got to be here in a real
What is that?
Indy Sturman going to have a report.
See that?
What the hell?
Okay, that's real.
And they
So
are
we are
brothers?
watching some crazy gymnast acrobatic kind of moves out of some men in
Area 21.
But they brothers also.
teenagers.
They're brothers, yes.
Hey,
and
real
they're in
quick.
full leather outfits.
Hey, hold on, real quick. Listen, I'll tell you guys. Area 21 is a show by what's his name?
Kevin Garnett.
Kevin
Who's
Garnett.
this big guy in the
It's Kevin Garnett. Kevin
He
Garnett.
7 foot one with skinny jeans.
And so he has his own show. He has his own show, and that's what that is. Hey, folks, guess what? You listen to Heavy Ass Radio Show, man. We are live at Sticks at 361.
Indiana.
Yeah, that's where we are, man. You know what? This was the old
Bourbon Street.
Bourbon Street, man. But it's not that now. It Sticks. I tell you what. Upstairs, you can smoke some great sticks. If you come downstairs, they have great drinks. They have great bourbon. I tell you what, Seabiscuit.
Come see Seabiscuit.
So if you have any specials on Tuesday night,
When did he find out he can do that?
We got called a bourbon and you can get a beer and a cigar. So you get a beer, cigar, and a cheeseburger sandwich for $20, or you can do a bourbon and cigar, which you get a bourbon, cigar, and a cheeseburger for $25.
oh wow, that's a good price. That's good. That's
on
cool.
the menu.
It's their little tiny things. Do you want that?
It's a special. It's special.
All
All right, so
Three of us
got.
didn't answer this
But you
question.
So you can't
Which one?
smoke down here.
Oh, hey,
Parks.
Seabiscuit.
Then 4.
So
She counts as 4. You didn't
if
answer
somebody
either.
was going to name your parts,
No, if a sex toy was going to be made
a
after
sex
your
toy was going to be
parts.
named after your parts.
It was
What's
a
the name
two-part
be?
question. It was if you want to name your part and then
Mine's the
a
same.
replica.
What's yours going to be?
We ain't got there yet. It's going to be amazing. All right, go
I was
Seabiscuit.
gonna name it. Like, what would I
Yeah.
Would I name it?
What would you name it? Come here. Wait, hold on.
I don't Daisy.
Daisy.
But
Because-
I know Daisy. She
Because
says.
Because, well, Daisy's my favorite flower, and it's just pretty and elegant, and it's just
But I'm not really fair because see the other because see they're trying to be mean, okay? See, we're black men, and you're asking white women what do they call their body part. Number one, we're black men, so we already know what white coochie feel like. Okay, there's nothing better than white pussy.
crack me up. Man.
Only thing better than white pussy is money, and that's like a thin. That's like
It's a thin line
You take $1 million
between love and hate.
coochie. Oh my god, it's like.
you're gonna get all the sisters mad at us.
All right, so.
PSA, this is from Reno Hype, now from the other brother that's at the table named Jacoby. So that's from Reno Hype. Just
There
say
you
that
go.
right now.
Yeah, PSA. All right, so if they had a sex toy, would it be called Seabiscuit? Probably, right?
Yeah, but I don't think anybody would want a toy
I don't feel
named
like-
after a
yeah.
woman.
You know what you would do as soon as you hit it, it go. You hit it.
Patrick Seabiscuit.
You know what happened? You hit it, it go.
So you asking them what would they part be? And right now the number one sex toy that is banging is this white sex toy, this white girl they got out right now, the little titties and the booties, and it costs $50. I don't know the price.
We talked about it. It's $3,000, man.
Slamming that thing is banging.
Yeah.
You talking about what would they call it? It's called $3,000.
Yeah, it's
Look,
$3,000.
white girls ain't white girls, man. That's how bad white girls. I mean, come on, stop that. Stop that.
So have you guys kissed a girl and liked it?
Yes.
No, I didn't ask you. I asked them.
No.
I mean, only if I was drunk. Like,
Right.
I mean, if I was just to go
Yes.
kiss a girl.
Yeah, Jacoby, I mean, he'll never hear it.
Why are you threatening her?
I'm talking to her.
Why are you threatening her?
Sliding him a
Each time you touch a woman, they get pregnant. Stop it.
Why are you defending the number one? You.
Hold on, listen up, guys. Listen to Heavy Ass Radio Show, man. Jacoby, I tell you what, man. Jacoby is asking the poignant question, and his brother's kind of cock blocking him a little bit. Hey, listen up, guys. So we are in the mix of our show, man. We got about an hour to go or so, maybe half an hour. We'll see how it goes. But listen, guys, I want to get into the back page, right? I want to talk about whatever that
Back page is.
piece is. I also want to get into Bruising Reviews because for sure we got to get into all the new shows we talked about. All right. Is there anything else, Ron, I'm missing?
I have some
News,
that I'll throw in there,
yeah.
yes.
And so I tell you what, now it's time for Run That News. You ready?
Yes.
All right, go.
So let's talk about Celebrity Big Brother.
Uh-oh.
So first of all,
I like that show.
You want some more?
Jacoby already called me out of my age tonight. So when Big Brother started, this is what, like the 18th season, so I was like 11. But so they have celebrities on there. So Big Brother used to be like a thing in my house. We'd all sit and watch. So celebrities are on there, which we started talking about a little bit at the beginning. So Omarosa is on here, right? And so as soon as the new season came out, she was blowing up on Twitter. Everybody was mad that she's on here. She's going to get evicted, la-di-da. She did not get evicted. But she has come out and said some things about Trump and Pence.
Oh,
that's been very interesting.
All right, real quick.
Yes.
We also going so Omarosa, Trump, and Pence. We also got to hit on the fact that 2 top officials in the government in the Oval Office. in the Oval Office was slapping their wives around. Supposedly slapping their wives around.
I also have a feel good story for this week.
We also want to talk about the fact that Donald Trump Jr. got a fake chemical hit today in their so they mailed him a letter and had some powder in it, and the wife opened it up. And then they had to rush her to the hospital, and it was like, it was powder.
Cocaine.
No, it wasn't. No,
Powder sugar?
It wasn't even that. It was
baby powder.
It was cornstarch.
Oh wow!
All right, Reno, give me a rundown on all the stuff I just talked about. Do you remember? If you want, I can spoon feed you. Give me a rundown on your thoughts. Cornstarch to Donald Trump Jr. and his wife.
Well, before that, the first thing you were talking about was Omarosa.
Yes.
First of all, I don't know how this bitch keep getting hired. How they keep hiring? You know what kind of woman this is? Somebody keeps saying, "Yes, bitch, you hired."
Right.
And ever since they fired off the apprentice, they should say, "Look, we know you. We know your repertoire. We're not giving you shit, bitch." But as soon as you show up and say, "Hey, I'm Omarosa," they say, "You're hired." So they know what kind of motherfucker they is. So it's like you know this bitch a cat burglar. Then y'all keep wondering, I still want to keep coming up missing. Bitch, she a cat burglar. You know who you hired, motherfucker, before you hired her. All the silverware. Soon as she get there, it gone.
Right.
We don't know. It's a mystery.
Where is it? And she's jingling.
Yeah, so now you can always keep hiring this hoe.
You see how Michael Clark Duncan got killed.
She keeps bringing on controversy. Now, leave her alone. That's what you do with that rules. Leave this hoe alone, and she don't have to do nothing no more. Okay?
She got to work. Somebody got to hire.
Where she work at? Don't work with me. That's what you do. Don't put it in the media.
I know what's gonna happen. She's gonna be on the Reno
right now selling cars. What about say shit?
She's gonna be on the Reno hype shows next week.
If she can bring me some ratings, yeah.
And that's why she keeps getting hired.
But she ain't bringing no ratings in the White House. That's controversy. She ain't fucking nobody.
That's why they fired her.
It'd be different if she did the Monica Lewinsky. See, Monica Lewinsky did her job. You hear me? I salute her. She was a warrior. She did what she had to do.
No.
All right, so yes,
she was a hoe.
She did what she had to do.
She was a hoe.
Look, she did what she had to do.
Bill Clinton did not have sexual relations with that woman.
See, now you learned it. See, there you go. There you go.
I don't want to touch your hand anymore. Your brother told me not to touch your hand.
Don't listen to him. You don't know no better.
All right, so
that's not real love.
All right, so
you don't love these hoes.
All right, so that's Omarosa. What's your take on the second story?
What's the second?
The second story was she doesn't remember.
You don't remember?
Yes, I do.
No, I will remember. Hold on one second.
Thank you for saving them. See, you don't remember.
No, I know.
Donald Trump and the Me Too movement.
Yeah,
and
the Me Too. So that was a situation where 2 people in his cabinet, like his closest 2 guys.
Whooping a woman.
Yes.
Okay, this is what I feel like. Okay, now, one of the women, he wasn't even with her no more. That's his ex-wife.
Right. She had a black eye.
But that's his ex-wife. That means that I already beat you. We've already overcome that issue, okay? I've already beat your ass. We talked about it. And we move forward. So
she didn't let him have a 3-car garage.
But see, you cannot see. If I already whooped your ass back in '81, and now you talking about, I'm still mad at that. You know, I already forgave me. We didn't fuck since then. See, if we've already made up sex, you can't be talking about that ass whooping. That was yesterday. We talking about tonight. Mm-hmm. See, tonight you love me. Okay, but you can't talk about I beat your ass. What about when you hit me? What about when you whoop my ass? See, that was talking about when he hit her. Bitch, what about when you hit me? See, always remember this, okay? Every 10 seconds, a woman is getting physically and domestically abused. Okay, that does happen. Every 10 seconds in America, a woman is getting abused. But what they don't tell you in 4 seconds is the dude said, bitch, you better stop. You better quit me. You better put your hand with me. You better stop, bitch. See, every 4 seconds, the motherfucker said, stop, bitch. They don't talk about that.
Get up my face.
They don't talk about the 10 seconds. That a woman
go on now. I don't want to hit you.
4 seconds, the man saying, stop, bitch.
That's true.
Put your hand down. Get away from me. Quit following me.
Stop doing that.
And then when you... I can't believe you hit me. You can't tell me this ain't my son. You think I ain't gonna hit you in your mouth. There's certain things you can't say to me. You can tell me, Reno, you got a little dick. Okay. Reno, you can't fuck. Okay. Reno, you broke. Bitch, I don't care about that. We can talk about, and this ain't your... See, that beat? Hear the beat? That's what you gonna get. See, that's what you gonna get. So when you say, this ain't your son, bitch, you gonna get that.
But recently, they just said 2015. The other wives just came out saying he did hit me, pow, 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 in my mouth. Oh, well, bitch, what did you do?
That was Jacoby. So, look, here's what happened, man. One of the guys was married and he blacked the girl's eyes several years ago.
Rob Porter.
And his new one.
And his new one. Together, that's what I'm saying. How long, okay, I'm not saying hitting your woman or hitting your man is right. But what did you do and how long was we together? Okay, if we was together for 3 weeks and I smacked you, that's a problem. If me and you been together like 7, 8 years, and we finally just snapped at each other, you was drunk, I was high, and I smacked you, you just mad I connected, bitch. You got yours off. Okay, mine just showed up. Okay, that's all it is. You just got a bruise. That don't mean you didn't connect. That don't mean you didn't hurt me mentally. That don't mean my spirit ain't damaged. Okay, yes, I blacked your wife.
I'm sorry, you say your spirit is damaged.
What you did to my heart, though? That can never be healed.
All right, so I got a question for you. I got a question, real quick, guys, real quick. And D-Lo, I want you to chime in on this. All right, so what the president came out and said was that, listen, guys, listen. The direct quote. Mm-hmm. All right, go, Ron.
People's lives are being shattered and destroyed by a mere allegation. Some are true and some are false. Some are old and some are new. There is no recovery for someone falsely accused. Life and career are gone. Is there no such thing any longer as due process?
Due process.
Listening to the heavy hitters.
So here's what we've been saying all along. A woman can come out tomorrow and say, Robbo, Jacoby, Reno, Run, Seabiscuit, which we all think was real hot, if they'd say them two. D-Lo, Uncle B, keep calling him that.
Let's not forget about LGZ tonight.
Jeezy, or anybody on independent radio, or Iron 3 Hip Hop Show, or Indie 15 Music Session, they can say, he treated me this way back in 2000, back in 85, whatever. And automatically the companies say, I'm done with them.
Right.
Before it's been proven that I even did it.
Okay. Number one.
How do we feel about that?
Look what you're saying, and look who the motherfucker that said it. If Donald Trump fired anybody, he's a hypocrite because once he got his job, he was grabbing hoes by the pussy.
He did fire them both.
But he didn't fire himself. That's what I'm saying, nigga. You got your job, you was grabbing hoes by the pussy. Okay? No. You got your job from grabbing hoes by the pussy. So now since you got your job, somebody said, well, I violated a woman. Well, fire a woman. Why ain't you fired, motherfucker? Okay? We found out you grabbing hoes by the pussy.
He's a boss.
But bosses ain't above getting fired.
Exactly.
Who's going to fire him?
He's just the president. President is his side hustle. That's his side job. He a billionaire first. He president. That's his side hustle. We know that. So today I gotta be president. He done had more vacations in the first 111 days than any other president ever had.
Ever.
So this is side hustle. So now if they can get fired for beating they bitch up, allegedly, okay, we heard on the thing you talking about. I just grab hoes by the pussy. I'm rich, bitch. We heard you say that you became president. So why ain't you been ostracized? Why ain't you been ridiculed? Why ain't you been talking? Why ain't you been run through the mud? Why ain't you been held on? Look, you got 3 ex-wives and 4 baby mamas, motherfucker. I mean, come on.
And most of them are foreign, by the way. They're not even American born.
Right. So now if you talking about what somebody else doing to women, look what you doing to hoes. You just ain't cheating right now. But you a stone cold cheater. You just ain't cheating now.
Yeah, it's cool. It's good.
But everybody know you cheat on your bitches. You cheat on your first wife, got another woman. Cheat on your last wife, married this woman right now. Everybody know you a cheater, Donna. You a proven track cheater. I like this style.
Gold medal.
I'm jealous. I'm jealous of your technique. But I'm just saying, you can't tell nobody You fired for beating up your woman, treating your woman wrong when you was grabbing women by the pussy and you was married to and you was running for president.
All right, so here's the thing. He's not fired though. He's not fired. I mean, we already know that's not happening. And you know what? It's almost safe to say that I'm not sure what can happen to get him impeached because he's already done everything that can get everybody else impeached.
He gotta be caught smoking meth on TV. Like motherfucking, like the old mayor from Washington D.C.
Indiana.
David, I tell you what, Marion Barry, he got fired then. He still came back and got elected again.
I'm saying that's what I'm saying. That's what Donald Trump wanted to be caught being house with crack with a transvestite in a minivan with a halter top eating Krispy Kreme donuts in order for us to impeach him.
We done.
Yeah, we done.
The other day, I had a dream randomly. So sometimes I have these weird dreams.
You had a dream?
No, I didn't know you yet. I'm sure it'll be in my dreams tonight.
He already took real quick.
Right now.
No one
I've seen lots of movies exactly like this.
No. So in my dream, Donald Trump got impeached because he came out as a transgender and he was like already had the surgery.
Damn.
And so maybe that's
how
he was
Caitlyn?
impeached.
Well, damn.
I don't know. That was what my random dream was. If it goes down in history, it's now on the air that I saw it first. Maybe I'm a seer.
The ratio in the room is like five black men and 2 women.
That's
They're the
hilarious.
seers.
Real quick, I know you guys got to go. I know you guys got to go.
I gotta go do.
I took care of it before I got here.
I gotta go do.
All right, real. Hey.
No, no.
Oh, okay.
You do camp public places?
Yes.
Hell, oh no.
No, I don't. No,
You
I
get to a
don't.
certain
That's
age.
because mine are like 3.5 seconds.
No, we get to a certain age, no. You don't do, no. You get to be like an old
We
man.
need probiotics.
No, when you,
I'm never gonna be an old man.
well, older person. This is like, when you're an older man like us up here, right? Number one, you got old man nuts. And then,
I'm never gonna be an old man.
and you have to get the
Nor have
elongated, you have to
nuts.
get the old.
I'm saying, do your nuts dip in the water yet?
No, I got elongated toes. You gotta get that.
It's only a half an inch. Hey, folks, by the way, real quick. Yes, it is. Hey, look, check this out. Yeah, check this out real quick, guys. This is Moosehead Big House, man. And I got a new bathroom, right? Like I got my bathroom renovated, man. It was nice. It was 2 guys. They're both of their names are Billy.
What?
So I want to say the Billies. Like, did my bathroom.
Not their names.
But that's not cool. It's
Well,
not.
that is their names.
It is their names. But I think it's called Booger. Boger, house repairs or whatever. But I tell you what, they did an amazing job. I will post some pictures of those guys, doing my job. But I won't say the Billies. Yeah. That's not cool though, because they're both Pilgrim dudes. But I like those guys a lot. Yeah. All right, so guys, they're Pilgrims.
So how do you get a bathroom?
That's white people.
Did they use any electricity?
Pink people.
That's Amish.
Oh, okay.
Where the hell you get some of these from? What did you go upstairs to do?
So on Heavy Hitters, the Pilgrims are the white people.
Okay.
And the neighbors are black people and anybody that's associated with the show. The neighbors.
Okay.
So I'm a Pilgrim.
Like you are a neighbor now
Anybody
of the
that's
show.
urban?
I'm sorry?
So what would Aquaman be? Is he considered a neighbor?
He's a Pilgrim.
No, he's a Pilgrim.
Aquaman?
Aquaman's a Pilgrim.
But his woman, Lisa Bonet, she's a neighbor.
Lisa Bonet.
That's his. The actor that played Aquaman.
She's a African.
She's a African. Okay.
Yeah, she's African.
So what would
There's a lot of classifications.
Okay, what would the woman that used to be married to Russell
Demi Moore.
No, he used to be married to
Kimora Lee
Russell,
Simmons.
Yeah, Kimora Lee. What would she be?
She's Asian.
Like Asian.
I thought that would be like goddess. Or
She's
something.
not Blasian.
That ain't goddess.
Yeah, she black and Asian.
Is her daddy black or something? No, I think she's 100%, right?
No,
She might be sweet.
She's like Blasian.
That's called
She Blasian.
All right, real quick, guys. Listen
I
up.
might eat her booty. I'm not even into booty, but her, I might take a chance. You know what?
You're gonna do it. I think you would do it.
I don't want to.
You look so confident right now. I think you would do it.
All
All right, so hey guys, check this out. Check this out. Now, we talked about the fact that the sex industry wants to be part of the Me Too movement, and we for sure know that typically there is no HR department with the industry.
Not.
But I did some research tonight, and I found a company that has an HR department that dabbles in women and other things. Are you guys ready to join me?
What is it? What's that?
You got an HR department?
Yes. Are you guys ready?
I'm ready for that.
Are you guys ready for
Oh
this?
my gosh, you totally missed this.
What do you say?
The Heavy Hitters HR department is me.
That's funny.
Do the horny run.
That's nice. That was a good one. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Yes. Let's hear all about this.
All right, so hold on a second. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get old boy on the phone.
Oh, okay.
All right, everybody's gonna be ready to go.
Yes.
Yeah, you're gonna be ready.
Yeah, we're gonna be ready.
All
What are you
right.
calling? Are you going to tell us that beforehand?
Yeah. So the name of the company is called Low Pros Donuts and Hoes. All right. Low Pros Donuts and Hoes. You guys ready?
Yes.
Yeah. How's everybody doing?
How are you? Who are we talking to?
Hey, I tell you what. My name is Marvin E. Ting, PhD. Marvin E. Ting, PhD. Yeah, you know what?
How are you, Marvin?
And so I should tell y'all that it's Dr. It's Dr. Marvin. It's Dr. Marvin E. Ting, PhD. You guys ready for that? Yeah. All right. So now I am the number one player and CEO of the company that we know. You know what we do?
What do you do?
Man, we represent Low Pros, Donuts and Hoes. Now,
what's a Low Pro?
Here's what we do.
That's what I want to know.
We are an agency.
Like a GoPro?
We are an agency that provides services for people, door-to-door car service. But all our cars have Low Pros, big rims. You know what I'm saying? 5 tires, Low Pros, right? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. We represent that, Low Pros, right? We provide the cars for our drivers, door-to-door service. Low Pros.
Okay.
Now, when I say hoes, if you want a night out with a real fancy honey, we can make that happen for you. You feel me, Robbo?
I feel you. I'm on one of them nights too.
Because you are the manager. You one of our managers. I'm the CEO. You one of our managers, right?
That's right. That's right.
All right. So now, how do we service them hoes?
Oh, well, first we gotta take them. We gotta go get their nails and their feet done up.
Yeah.
And we gonna get their hair whipped up real good. We gonna get them on a nice little exercise plan, and then we gotta take them out to New York so we can take and put something on them real nice and sexy.
Hey man,
how
much is that exercise plan costing me though?
I'll see the exercise plan ain't gonna cost much because it's consists of just doing every little thing around the house, cleaning, cooking, ironing, all that type of shit.
The kitchen and the bedroom.
All that
the kitchen and the bedroom. The kitchen and the bedroom. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, the basement, all that.
All right, now
the donuts come in.
Now, guess what? Now, I'm gonna tell you something about this company here. We have the finest confectionaries that you have ever seen.
Wow.
We got the finest confectionaries. We got donuts. We got them twisties. We got them cinnamon twisties.
Oh, my damn.
We got the apple crispers.
Oh,
we got. Here's what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Come on,
so if you come on in the morning, what you can do is you can come to our company in the morning. You can get you a 12 gauge donuts.
12 gauge.
Matter of fact, we're gonna give you a matter of fact, we're gonna pick you up. We're gonna pick you up. We're gonna pick you up. We're gonna pick you up and bring you there in our Low Pros.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna give you a hoe on the way back. You know what I mean? That's how we doing it. Reno, I tell you what, the director of finance and humorism. Go Reno Hype.
My question, I heard about the donuts and the cars.
Yes.
But you're not being specific on the duties of the fucking. I like to know what. I hope I'm being politically correct, but could you elaborate on the fucking?
Well,
can you elaborate on that? I need to know how are people's fucking.
Do the hoes put the donuts on a penis? Like, how does that work?
No, we don't say penis is for white people.
I am.
You got to say dick.
Hey, folks. Hey, folks. Folks. I tell you what. Hey, you see Biscuit's face? She had the dick face. She had the dick face.
Penis is between 0 to 4. Like that's a penis. So when people say, "I got that dick," like,
I'm sorry. It sounds like this, doesn't it?
Right, yes.
Yeah, I understand.
That's when it just hit in the air. It just pulled out. Where the sound effect come from?
That's the sound of a shark dick, though. You hear that?
Right. That's it.
Yeah.
Hey, folks. This is Dr. Marvin. Was that my name? Marvin E. PhD. You know I got my PhD in spades. I got a PhD in
my hitter.
I got a PhD in spades. I got my PhD in spades.
I told you this the other day.
Damn, nigga, wait.
No, but I didn't sound wrong because you supposed to check yourself out for prostate cancer and everything, right? I was checking myself out, and
you was checking yourself out
because you can do it online. So you can check yourself, like touch your stomach, make sure if it hurt in certain areas, right?
You didn't put your finger in your booty.
You was not touching your stomach. You was giving yourself a DRE.
No, but then when I thought something was wrong because when I grabbed
a digital rectal exam.
Right, but when I grabbed my penis, I had to call a doctor because I found a knee in it. I was like, how the hell a knee in the middle of my penis? So I don't know. Have you found a knee in your dick before? Well, they say that's a new thing out called knee dick.
Never.
There's a whole
No, never had that because never had no knees and nothing about no knees and no dicks.
I know some people that need it. I know some people that need it. They need it, yeah, but they don't need it. Hey, folks, I tell you what. Here's what I could do. Now at our company, Low Pros, Donuts and Hoes, I need to go to our HR department, and in our HR department is the one, the only Jazzy. Jazzy's running our HR department because we are the only company that specializes in Low Pros, Donuts and Hoes. And in our HR department, how does it work, Jazzy?
Well, so in our HR department, we really take all of this very seriously. There's a lot happening in the world that is just wrong. And so we want to make sure everyone is protected. So our HR department is here to help you, and we are here to answer any questions that you might have, Marvin.
I got my manager.
So happy to be here.
I got my manager, Robbo, up in here.
Yes.
And he has an HR issue. Can you help him?
I can help.
Can you help him?
Thank you for calling today, Robbo. My name is Jazzy.
Okay.
How can I help you?
Well, I don't know.
I believe you have some FMLA you need to take care of because you was trying out the hose and got mixed up with the donuts, and next thing you know, you had glaze on your balls.
No, I had glaze on my face.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
Can you confirm that it was donut glaze as opposed to pussy juice?
Oh no, it wasn't.
So you
we just went there. We went all the way there.
You put the emphasis on
pussy. My name is Jazzy. I don't know what you're talking about.
Fuck what y'all saying. Hell yeah, it was pussy juice.
Well,
okay, so
it was good.
That is not covered under FMLA.
So now I got.
Wait. Hold on. No, wait a minute now.
That's Jacoby, folks. He is our president of marketing, finance, and extracurricular activities.
Jacoby, my name's Jazzy. How can I help you today?
Wait a minute now. The financing in the Department of Donuts and the hose, and he's trying to clarify to get his money right. And since the money was short on him not getting paid on the days he was out for having glaze on his face, that you want to clarify that it was pussy juice.
I understand what you're saying.
Now you were stuttering. Now you stuttering. I want to know it was pussy juice or was unsanitized donut glaze on that donut.
I asked Robbo a simple question of was it donut glaze or was it pussy juice? Now let me remind you that at our company we make our own donuts in the finest confectionaries.
That's for sure. It's the finest confectionaries that you ever have seen.
Low Pros Donuts and Hose.
And the hose that she was not very clean.
The hose
she's cleaning the motherfucker. Now she brought the donut.
This is not covered under FMLA.
How clean a motherfucker?
Reno, I hear you, and that's a great question, and I'm not sure that there is an actual textbook answer for how clean a motherfucker is.
Okay, because if you guys make your own donuts, who made the pussy juice?
Right.
I'll be the pap.
There would be one of the hoes. I mean, the whole, the hoes mama and daddy. The hoes mom and daddy got together.
See, when two people really love each other.
We don't love these hoes. The hoes love this dick. So I want to know is that can he get the FMLA on Monday?
FMLA does not exist in our country.
FMLA.
We called it about FMLA, and no, it is not covered under FMLA.
All right, so I tell you what,
we got
guys.
health insurance.
We listen up. Listen up.
Limited. What the fuck is limited?
We also have the director. We also have the director of company morale and extracurricular activities and sportsmanship.
It's our goal to provide great service.
All right, so do you guys have any issues? In your department?
Sir. Who am I speaking with?
Dale.
Dell. Nice to meet you. My name is Jazzy. How can I help you today?
Yeah, Dale. Well, me being the director, I just want to make sure that we have the top hoes coming through our quality control department. So before we put the hoes on the street, they come see me.
Yes, I understand what you are saying, and I think that is a great way to maintain quality control.
Yes.
And it is a great help to our HR department. Thank you very much.
I'm the director of quality control.
Now, and folks, I'm gonna tell you something.
On these hoes.
This is Marvin E. Ting, PhD, and Dr. Marvin E. Ting, PhD, and here at Low Pros Donuts and Hoes, we have our HR department. We make sure that the folks here get the correct service, the right confectionery deliciousness that they are accustomed to, and if they need to ride somewhere, we can make that happen in style.
And comfortable.
From a pro on the low.
Yeah.
We are here to satisfy all of your needs.
All of it.
Your rides, your mouth, anything you can think of.
I like that.
I'm sorry, folks. Did you say you're riding your mouth?
I like that part.
Matter of fact,
I drive you to work with donuts. Please get your mind out.
I think she said mouth.
Yes, she did.
I might have said mouth. Jazzy might have said mouth.
She said mouth. Hey, folks, I tell you what. This is Heavy's radio show, man. This Moose, I'm back.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, I hope you enjoyed that little skit. I don't know what the heck was going on, man, but
that was fun.
They was going all the way in, man. What they call it? Low Pros, Donuts, and
Donut and Hoes.
That would be an amazing company.
Yeah.
Right?
Just call them in the morning. They'll bring you donuts.
Door to door transportation service.
Yeah, baby.
You get a hoe and some fresh donut.
Fresh donut.
Man, that would also be great at 3 a.m. Will they drive you to Steak
Couple
and
double
Shake?
D's and an eclair, please.
Yeah.
I think that might be their tagline.
And don't forget the Jolly Ranch. Cream field. Yeah, cream field. You know about the cream field.
Yes, cream field. Hey, folks, you listen to Heavy's radio show, man. We're live on Spreaker.com, man. We are also at Sticks, which is 361
Indiana.
Yeah, man. I tell you what, today was pretty cool, man. We got Robbo Hunter still here.
Yeah.
Man, we definitely appreciate you. We
appreciate you too.
We did Funk in the Yard.
Funk in the Yard, man. We got that coming up again.
Man. That was real cool.
Yeah, we got that coming up. Yeah.
D-Lo and I knocked that out.
Yeah. It was fun.
We had the one deal in Reno Hype, man. I tell you what, if you go to Reno Hype on YouTube, go to Reno Hype Show on YouTube, man. You can check him out. And then I tell you what, man, hit the link. Go to Patreon. It costs you $1.50.
Yeah.
You pay $1.50 a month, man. This guy will keep giving you content after content after content. Matter of fact, we're gonna have a commercial for the Heavy Hitters radio show on the Reno Hype Show. Check us out, man, for sure. And I really feel like independent radio and some of the Iron 3 Hip Hop and some other shows will really benefit from the Reno Hype experience.
Sweet.
Hey, man, we got D-Lo up in there. D-Lo, how can we catch up with you, man? What you got going on?
Man, just gigs, working. We've got an Iron 3 Hip Hop show coming up on Sunday. I think we're doing a remote show, so Sister Queen Nefertiti. Why do I always say Nefertiti? It's Nefertiti.
That's because you're a dude and you like boobs.
Titties, yeah.
Nefertiti.
Yeah.
Queen Nefertiti. So we looking forward to coming out and politicking and hanging out with you and doing the show with you.
Where at?
East Washington Street is what I know. So I know she's going to have some entrepreneurs there. But if she gets the information to me, I'll certainly be putting it on our social media.
All right, cool.
Did we miss Arlo's birthday, or is it still coming up?
The 17th, whatever.
It's not Arlo's birthday, but KF had a birthday. I think we might have talked about that.
KF was January 25th, so we're probably past
So we're
that.
past that, sorry.
Oh, I can't say it on air, but I will tell you the
All right.
secret.
Secrets you guys can know sometime.
All right, outstanding, man. I tell you what, man, Heaviest Radio Show. We also had Jacoby in the house, man. He's the little brother.
Yeah.
He's the little brother of Reno Hype, man. He was live, man. I tell you what, we welcome back anytime, my man.
No
You're welcome back anytime for sure, man. You have any kind of closing words, man, for us?
Support the stardom artists out there, mostly people like the age bracket of 25 to 30, trying to make it out there. So,
Hey, man, what? We only gonna pay attention to cats at 5 years?
age bracket too.
I'm not a starving artist. I'm not an artist.
You on the radio show?
Yes, you are.
That's true.
Chip, kind of an artist.
I like to
Support starving artists from 18 to 70.
I'm with
Hey,
that.
you know what?
Yeah,
Just
man.
support your people. How about that?
Okay.
Robbo, you got any gigs coming up?
You know, I got to head out to L.A. Got some things coming up. I was supposed to have been out there by Thanksgiving, but you know, I fell and broke my leg, so they messed all that up. But I got a few things that's coming, small little packages coming up in L.A. that's getting ready to take place. But you know, I want to try to make my hometown, you know, put something on the map with my hometown. You know, I still want to do something here, so I got the CD release for my second CD, Something to Roll To.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I was going to be releasing that this spring, and got a nice band right now we're working on, putting on a nice show and everything like that. So,
Let me ask you this. Do you need anybody to come in and play cowbell for you?
man, you know,
More cowbell,
more
please.
cowbell. I love that shit, man. That shit was cool, man.
And it's folks in Moose Lake at Big House, and nobody plays the cowbell like me.
Yeah, that was it, man. Yeah, we was over at the lodge doing that. More cowbell. Yeah,
Right.
that's nice.
I can play the
But
hell
I
out
tell
of
you what,
cowbell.
if I do, I don't know my grandbabies. They putting a little something together. I know you probably can.
Yeah, I
they can
remember
do
that.
something. Yeah, they gonna be
I
doing.
spent $50 on cookies and treats and all
Man, but
kinds of
it
stuff.
was good though,
It
wasn't
was delicious.
Don't you know how much they made that something?
I bet
They made over $150, man.
That's what's happening.
Over selling cookies and lemonade, man.
That's what's happening.
I was like, wow, man, you little bastards. They did good. They did
How long they
good.
stay out your pocket?
Oh man, they say, we just let us sell lemonade and cookies, and that's what they did. They made
They
cookies.
did, boy.
and
They
sell
was
them.
like, hey, cookies $1.
Yeah.
They got down. Cookies
Yeah.
$2.
Yeah.
Had about 4 or 5 cookies left.
Yeah.
Cookies $7. What in the world y'all doing, man? Y'all smart.
Inflation.
Yeah, but you know, Moose, I would love, man, to have you guys over to the, D-Long, everybody over to the lodge and be able to do something, just have one of them sets over there, because I'm always doing something.
Yeah.
I can put up a stripper pole over there.
When can we come? When can we
Sounds
come?
like we're in.
Y'all have a boys' night. I'll stay home.
Well, you can come too.
No, thank you.
You more than welcome.
No, thank you.
more
It
than
could be amateur night on the pole.
No, thank you.
You
You guys, I fell on a dog bone and snapped my arm in half.
Oh wow.
I can't be trusted. I am just
That's
really
hilarious.
clumsy.
Yeah.
Hey man, I tell you what, Heaviest Radio Show, man. Like I said, man, we had Reno Hype up in there, man. Uncle B was on behind the scenes. We had Jacoby, man. Robbo, obviously, man. One of the stars of our show.
Love it,
Man,
love it.
I tell you what, man. The one, the only D-Lo G came
In
in,
the house, in the
man.
house.
After his DJing,
Yeah.
and man,
He's
the
strapped
lady.
up with the bees.
That's right, man. I'm gonna pull my tits out.
Yeah, you got this
Fat Tuesday.
Yeah, it's Fat Tuesday, man. And the lady of the show, man, Run EMC. I tell you what, man, Heaviest Radio Show. I tell you what, man, thank y'all for checking out with
right,
us
man.
tonight, man.
Happy
We
fasting.
are, hey, it starts tomorrow. You guys giving up anything?
No.
Anybody doing Lent?
I ain't paying for the coochie no more.
I ain't doing it. I got to
All right, so it sounds like none of us are giving up stuff. You know what Moose made? And I'll let you guys know next week if I decide tonight if I'm going to give up something.
It's a big commitment, 40 days.
You know what I mean? Yeah, for shizzle. And I'm not Catholic, so it doesn't even matter. Hey, man. Hey, Boys Radio Show. Remember, we are where you are.
So get comfortable.
And come on in.
Your mouth.
Yeah, that's us, man.